So let's get straight into it, Natalie. Thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. And with such a passion for beauty myself, I'm thrilled that I could steal some of your time away from your shoots and everything to get your tips, tricks, and all your beauty hacks within the whole beauty industry, really. So being a celebrity makeup artist, a beauty therapist, practitioner, and beauty director for my favorite magazine, Country and Townhouse, tell me everything about all your tricks. So in terms of being busy mums, which you are as well, just like myself, what would be your 5 top products that you would recommend any busy mum?
Well, first of all, your skin's amazing. It looks so glowy, and I just kept looking at your skin the whole time. So I basically have just, because there are just so many products, it's really hard to pick 5. But what I've done is I've just gone over to my little I've got a studio in my garden. I've just gone over to and picked up all the things I personally use all the time, because obviously shoots and things, you use different kind of products, but these are kind of day-to-day things. If I've got no time or I just want to quickly pop something on, they make it
good. Yeah.
5, but I'll just show you what I've got. And these are genuinely things that I love. So I really love this brand, Ilia. Have you heard of Ilia?
I haven't heard of Ilia, no.
It's really natural products, like really, like, I know I don't really like the term clean ingredients, but just to describe they're kind of really pure ingredients, a lot of aloe vera based. And I love that their products are all multifunctioning. So I love anything that you can use on lips and cheeks, but also you can use it on eyelids. And they've also got these great little multi-sticks as well. And they've brought these new things out. These are tinted lip oils, because my lips get so dry.
So
and this,
dry.
I'm actually going to try it on for you. I've got a little bit of something on at the moment, but I'll just try them on for you as I talk about them, because then it gives you an idea more of the sort of colour and texture.
Yeah. So it's moisturising and nourishing, especially with all, being inside quite a lot at the moment with lockdown.
Yeah, but it just feel like when the postman comes, you're not scaring him, because it's that whole thing about every time a postman comes, I'm in my onesie, and it's a bit embarrassing, especially if it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I keep saying, "Oh, I'm just about to have a shower." Yeah, so that just gives a bit of something, doesn't it? And I love the brand. It's just a beautiful brand. So they sell it in Space NK and also online.
Fantastic.
So that's what I love. Another lip product, I love lipsticks. I've always been obsessed, so probably why I'm drawn to so many lip products. But another great brand, this is actually a friend of mine called Gia Mills, and she has created, I don't know if you've heard of this, because it's called Skin in Motion, and it's designed especially for women who work out. She wanted to create just like a few hero products that would give you a bit of confidence, or if you're working out, you don't have to worry about your makeup sweating off or being bad for your skin. And she's just brought these new lip balms out. It's a tinted protective lip balm, but I just love the colour, and it's so hydrating. Again, right, of course I haven't got any tissues, so I'm literally have to use my fingers to take use the back of my hand to take my lipstick off. But this is really nice as well, and you can see this is just, it's actually almost like a reddy, not orange, but kind of more of a reddy tint. So again, really flattering. It's got a nice minty texture to it. Again, just gives that little bit of kind of colour and hydration to your lips.
And is that one quite sticky? Because I know sometimes when you exercise, obviously if the wind's getting in the way, is it not sticky?
No, and I always just sort of pat anyway. But yeah, she's got lovely like tinted moisturisers, various things. But yeah, really clever range. So another thing which is really handy is Vichy do great color correction. So if you do suffer from rosacea or dark circles or anything like that, they've got lots of different pots, and it says on the back kind of what color correction it is. So these are just handy to have if you just want to kind of pop it in an area, if you've got a bit of rosacea or just an area that needs a little bit more concealing, but you don't want to do a full face of makeup, and it will just give you that extra bit of confidence.
And that's very good if you're a mum, especially with lots of sleep deprivation, things like that.
Exactly. And then this is another brand I'm really obsessed with at the moment, and I actually did do a shoot the other day, and I used this on the model, and it's by a lady called the brand's called Sculpted by Amy Connolly, and she's just really clever. It's a lovely Irish makeup artist, and she's brought this beautiful range out, but they're so easy to apply, really flattering. She's got amazing color tones in this, literally such a great variety. And she's got 2 finishes. So there's a matte finish. So if you like more of a matte finish, or if you have more of a combination oily skin, but it's really like skin. It doesn't feel like a heavy matte foundation. It just kind of keeps everything sort of shine free, but it's more like a velvet finish. Or she's got the version as well, so if you like that more dewy look. But it's just a beautiful texture, a good price point, you know, for a good quality product, and yeah, really easy to apply. So again, not like spending ages blending. You can just, I put my makeup on with my fingers all the time.
And is that something to that would be quite good if you're exercising as well? You know, would you recommend that it's sweat friendly, should we say?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you're asking the wrong person because I haven't exercised for ages. But yeah, I mean, it's 100% mineral as well, which I love. And it's oil free, which I think is great. If you know, if you have a skin that tends to react to oils and things. It's also got an SPF 50. However, I would always suggest to wear a specific SPF for your skin. However, if you're in a rush, that's got some in, so it's doing something for you.
And you mentioned about
Next,
applying with your fingers. Sorry, sorry to interrupt your flow. But would you say that that applying with your fingers or brushes, you know, what's the difference? What would you recommend?
Well, have I got any brushes? I just brought a few brushes. I mean, to be honest, I just tend to do it with my fingers just because I never seem to have any time. But for example, one of the blushes I'm going to show you, it's a liquid blush, so you could use your fingers, but I find it really nice just to blend with a really fluffy brush.
Yeah.
And also for concealer, I should have brought the concealer. Oh yeah, here it is. Again, this is the Sculpted by Amy concealer. This is the most amazing concealer. Just like literally gives such an amazing airbrush finish. I tend to use a like a blending brush to apply the concealer, because then you really buff it nicely into any areas that are needed.
And would you recommend to use a concealer over a foundation?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I just will wear the concealer, or sometimes I'll just put my foundation on, in any areas that need extra concealing, I'll just pat on with my fingers. So it just really depends. But if you've got really nicely hydrated skin, because I think that's the first thing people think, oh, put makeup on, but actually if your skin's dehydrated, tired, really give it a good wake up before. So give it a lovely massage. I've also got my gua sha here, which, sorry, I haven't got things particularly well displayed. So I suppose we'll come on to that later, but you know, just make sure you're really hydrating your skin and you're not putting makeup on kind of dehydrated skin, because you're just not really going to get anywhere. So if it's all lovely and hydrated and fresh, then you just need to pop your concealer wherever you need it, really. Tend to go a little bit lighter under your eyes, maybe 1 or 2 shades, but make sure when you're doing it around your face, you want to kind of match up to your foundation color, unless you're using it to add some highlight. So if you were like using it just to slightly highlight the cheekbone, or bring a bit of light into the forehead or the nose or the chin.
Perfect. Such good tips. Got a lot to
I think
say.
I think it must be because I've had a coffee. So,
it's great. So would you say that they're your top tips, your top products?
Yeah, I mean, I've got some more. So I've also got, I absolutely love By Terry. And again, I just love glowy skin. So anything that's going to give that effect easily, I love. So this is the CC blush, and it's called Rosy Flash. And actually, I think about sort of maybe like 15 years ago, I think, they had something very similar to this, and it was my favorite product. And then they discontinued it. And then they've recently brought this out. But I'll show you how lovely it is. You just put a little bit.
Oh, wow.
You can see how beautiful it is.
That's fantastic.
It's really nice onto the apples, and it's got that nice sort of sheen to it, but it's a sheen rather than a, you know, like a full-on
feel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. God, that's nice, amazing.
It just gives a bit of, you know, a bit of warmth, really, and it smells like roses. Beautiful.
I love that. And it comes in a range of colours, I assume.
Not loads of colours. I think there's about 3. Okay. I think there's about 3 colours, but yeah, really, it's not really. It's more sheer. It's very sheer, so it's more like a skin enhancer. So it works really well. They've got ones for different skin tones. And then I'll just mention another 2, and then you can ask me, because I don't want to use things for other questions.
No, it's amazing.
Easy Brows. This is my favorite brow thing. This is Marc Jacobs, and it's got the what do you call it? The liner on one end, and also the brow.
Yes.
I find this so easy to use. It's really soft, and I'll just tend to just kind of top up a little bit where I need. So it's just kind of fill in areas. Or if you don't want to sort of commit to doing that and spending the time, you can just use a brow gel, and this will just thicken your brows. It kind of hugs just like a mascara with your lashes. And it's also great for those baby hairs, or if you've got white hairs or grey hairs, and it just helps to thicken and also groom. It just gives a little bit of an extra groomed look.
Certainly what I need, because I've got such fair eyebrows. You know, they definitely need some enhancement, I have to say.
These are great. I love that. And as I say, I'm not sponsored or anything by any of these
No.
brands. These brands I love. And then finally, a mascara that I've kind of fallen in love with recently is Bobbi Brown. I mean, I know this isn't anything new, but it's kind of new to me because I get to try so many things. Then sometimes you overlook, you know, things that have been around for ages, or, you know, popular products. But this is, what mascara is this? It's the Smoky Eye Mascara in black. And it's just, I've actually got some on today.
Is it a thickening one or lengthening or?
Lengthening, thickening. It's just, yeah, it's really nice. It's easy just to, and I really love mascara, so I really coat it on. But you can just kind of zigzag from the base upwards and then pops on. I mean, I've already got some on, so it's but yeah. So I'm just, these are all things I love. And the product that I'm holding in my hand is Guerlain. I'm a huge Guerlain fan. And I love this bronzer. Again, I love the smell of their products. They feel really luxurious.
Bronzer fan. I think bronzer's fantastic, especially knowing that we won't be able to go on holiday for a little bit. A little bit of bronzer will be very nice.
So God knows I've got so much makeup on after this. But yeah, if you fancy like a treat and a bit of luxury, and their bronzers are amazing. Classic for getting that amazing bronzer. And so this one's Brazilian Beach. But yeah, really pretty and will last you, and it kind of feels really nice to use. Plus it's got a mirror, which I hate it when I buy products and they don't have mirrors, because I need to put my dressing table and put my makeup on. Exactly. I just wherever I am.
Exactly. With children, you can quickly go and put some makeup on without having to go and find a mirror. Could not agree more. Well, honestly, that is just so interesting. I will definitely be going out shopping, well, online. At the moment for sure, and obviously, you know, being in lockdown, there's so much hand washing at the moment being the most important thing that we need to be doing at the moment, and applying anti-bac gel. What would you say the best hand cream is?
Well, I don't have like a best hand cream, because I think it's more about just loads of moisture. So a brand that I think the Body Shop are amazing. I think Body Shop products are fantastic, and they've got really lovely, rich, nourishing hand creams. And if you feel that your hands just never seem like they're absorbing any moisture, then just give them a really nice exfoliation. If you've got a nice like sugar scrub you use on your body, just really work that into your hands when you're in the bath, so you're removing any dead skin buildup. Slather some oil on. You can just get some from like Holland & Barrett, just a really lovely, say, almond oil, which is really nourishing. Massage that into your hands, and then you can layer it with your hand cream. So kind of, yeah, I mean, it doesn't take that long, but it's just something when you're in the bath, you know, pop a bit of oil on, then your hand cream. But yeah, I really love the Body Shop. They've got good hand creams.
What, so like a vitamin E one, for example?
They still have their hemp. I mean, that's so old school. I think they still have it.
They do. Yeah. It's so
right. But I like a bit of retro beauty anyway.
Exactly. And then obviously, you know, being busy mums, sometimes we can't always get to showers, things like that, and we obviously want to have nice hair to when we see the postman, for example. Any dry shampoo recommendations that you would suggest?
Well, as I say, these are all things that I use. I've just pulled this. So this is Batiste, which is just, there's lots of great dry shampoos out there, but this is just, again, retro, you know, it's very easy to pick up. It's not really expensive, and it really does the job. And, you know, a lot of shoots I go on, the hairdressers are using these. I've just sprayed loads in my mouth, but I tend to just pop it, because it can leave a bit of a white, if you find it leaves a bit of a white coating, then lift up and spray, and then use it to add the volume and kind of massage it in. But then it can also be good through. No, I don't tend to, but then you can always brush the ends, but just if you want to add a bit of volume, it's just a really quick and easy way to do it.
Yeah, fantastic.
But my hair's due and a blow dry, so it's not looking, it's a bit bedhead today, but
well, look, it's lovely. It's Friday. So being mums, once again, sleep is always something that we absolutely would love to get, and especially solid night's sleep. And so to get that 8-hour look, like we have had our solid night's sleep, any instant perks that you would give for sleep deprivation?
hydration. I mean, and I don't mean drinking loads. Yes, we all need to drink loads of water, but when you hear that, you're like, oh God, that's just, it feels like, yes, but that's not going to solve my problem now. But yes, I know I need to drink water and I need to do this, but face oil, mix some face oil into your moisturizer and just give yourself the most amazing. I'm actually about to launch a 14-day skin and self-care boot camp. So I've been trialing it on quite a few clients over the last sort of 12 months. And the power of massage can just do wonders to your face. It's unbelievable. So a really good way to kind of wake your face up in the morning is to get your oil, you know, really don't just kind of, you know, because I find people just sometimes moisturize this part of their face. You know, if your moisturizer is really expensive, then just pop some oil in or do the oil first, but just really get your circulation going, give lovely lifting movement massages to bring all this kind of vitality and fresh glow to your skin, and really help with the lymphatics. So very light pressures, up for lifting and then draining down for lymphatic. And that's where something like a gua sha sort of takes a lot of the hard work out for you. So you can just use this to drain, so you drain downwards. So also great if your eyes are puffy, just draining, or if you feel like you need a bit of... Sorry?
Is that rose quartz?
This is rose quartz, and this is one of the Hey You gua sha, and it's just really lovely. It's a really good shape. So just hydration in the form of really, and if you've got an oily problematic skin, then just give yourself a really good cleanse with your cleanser to wake your skin up. But don't be scared to touch your face unless you've got, you know, like you know, sort of really, really sensitive skin that goes really red, in which case just be really thinking to do some nice raindrop movements, you know, just something like this, just to kind of get things moving, just like you would with your body. It's the same thing.
And what's your cleanser, would you say? Obviously it depends upon your skin type, but what's your go-to?
Like balms, I love a balm. I love a brand called Exuviance. I do, because I'm also a facialist, so I do a lot of their treatments. They have an amazing cleanser for sensitive skin, or just any skin types, but specifically sensitive. I love Elemis balms. I just feel like they're really just feel luxurious and lovely. So yeah, it really depends on your skin type, but just something that's got slip. So if it doesn't have a lot of slip for the massage, just keep adding water so that you're not dragging your skin.
And so would you say you should use your fingers as opposed to using a cotton pad?
Oh, for cleansing, yeah, because for cleansing you want to really get it onto your hands and just do like a really nice, really work it into the areas, really get everything stimulated and going. And
then take it off with water.
And then just flannel, like a clean, warm, soft flannel, or water, and then, you know, if you want to use your toner after, but yeah, you really want to get in there with your face.
Amazing. Perfect. Okay, no, that is absolutely fantastic. And so let's just think romantic lockdown meal, you know, we're at home, it's a Friday or Saturday night with your other half. What would you say is your very utmost favorite product, you know, that you would really invest in and that you would look, right, this is what I'm going to treat myself to?
Well, you're asking the wrong person, because I just love treating myself to nice makeup. I'll be like, okay, you know, it's like if it's a toss up between something and makeup usually wins. But I mean, I'm lucky now that I get sent so much. I really am, and I really appreciate it. But something that I just think, and it doesn't even have to be expensive. I've got an expensive option here, but I just think a red lipstick is so glam. And I think a modern way of wearing it is just literally like a red lipstick and some mascara, or just pat onto your lips. So if you're worried about applying it perfectly, but I'm going to put another layer on now. Sorry, I should have brought some tissues, but I've got
nice and nourished lips after this.
This is 999, so this is one of their kind of hero reds. So this is a very like more of an orangey.
Fantastic.
So whatever color you want, but you can just put it on in the middle like this, and then just use your fingers to blend it. So if you feel that it's you're too worried about how to apply it, you can just
if it's too thick.
So it's just like almost like a stain, or you can really build it up with a lip liner. Apply it like this first, you get the base, and then that will make it easier for you to then really intensify it. So I think a red lipstick is always a winner. Just makes you feel good.
It's your handbag essential. Absolutely amazing.
excuse me, another lipstick which I love, just since we've discovered now I love lipsticks. These ones from Charlotte Tilbury. She's brought some new ones out that are called, this one's called Happy Petal, but I can't remember the name. I think it's Hyaluronic Lipsticks. Let me see. It's her, but anyway, they're so nourishing and hydrating. The color is lovely, but for me, I just get such dry lips, and these are just dreamy.
Really put them on. I think that's really important. Absolutely. And so in terms of taking off your makeup at the end of the day, I think, because they always say that you shouldn't be going to bed with your makeup on, and it's important to always take everything off. Do you have a separate sort of like cleanser to eye makeup remover, or what's your nighttime routine, should we say?
Oh, well, you can obviously use your cleanser over your eyes. So what I will usually do is do my cleanser and use it over my eyes, but then I'll get like a Bioderma, the makeup remover, and I'll just use that one over my eyelashes. Just usually hold it on, don't sort of scrub, let it kind of dissolve your mascara, and then sort of sweep away gently and outwards. But don't you just find mascara when you're tired? It's the worst thing. You're just like, oh, I've got mascara. Sometimes I think, oh, brilliant, I've got no mascara on today when I go to bed, and then I know I don't.
So true. When all you want to do is just hit the sack and you think, I've got the mascara on. It's so true. Oh, it's amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time, Natalie. Honestly, I really, really appreciate it. I've learned so much today. I'm certainly going to be doing some online shopping now. And it's been really, really useful. So obviously we can all find you in the Country and Townhouse magazine. How other ways can people find out about all your hints and tips?
Well, on my Instagram, which is you'll probably link it onto here, but Natalie Eleni _beauty. And also I'm going to be launching a website soon with my guided glow. So that'll be all about my 14-day skin boot camp. And I'll be doing various masterclasses and things like that too.
And because you do face massage as well, don't you?
Yeah, so that's what this masterclass is going to be. It's like a 14-day program, and I've been trialing it out, and we've just got amazing results. So I've put together, because obviously I've been in the industry now for about 20 years, and I've kind of got all my sort of things that I use on, whether it's red carpet or things I've used on clients that I know work, and I've put all my techniques together to create a 14-day self-face massage program. So specialist lymphatic movements, lifting, and then I've put some bonus things in there, like how to use your derma roller, how to use your gua sha, and just information for people as well to kind of get amazing results at home, and also to have some self-care, which is really important.
Definitely important, especially being mums. We need to have that self-care. I cannot begin to tell you. We all know about that. So thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. And we will be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Bye.